Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has skipped the ED questioning and has left for poll-bound Madhya Pradesh for campaigning. The Enforcement Directorate and the Central Bureau of Investigation are, of course, probing the now scrapped Delhi government excise policy, which is alleged to have benefited certain liquor dealers. The Aam Aadmi Party has strongly denied all allegations and charges against it. A report has cited that several irregularities in the liquor policy have taken place, including a 144 crore rupee waiver to retail licensees for COVID-19 related sales losses and a 30 crore refund to a successful airport zone bidder who lacked a no objection certificate to open liquor stores. Earlier, CM Kejriwal was in fact questioned by the CBI in the same case back in April. This had taken place on 16th of April this year itself. He was questioned for about 9.5 hours. He was summoned as a witness and not as an accused. We can of course see the charges against CM Kejriwal flashing on our screens. Meanwhile, joining us on the broadcast is my colleague Brian to give us more details. It seems, Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Can you explain to our viewers a little more about the charges that are placed against CM Kejriwal?
Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has definitely chosen to skip the questioning by the ED and has departed for Madhya Pradesh and currently engaged in election campaigning. The ED along with the CBI is investigating the recent annual Delhi government excise policy alleged to have favored specific liquor deals. The Aam Aadmi Party vehemently, definitely denies these accusations, and a report also highlights that several alleged irregularities within the liquor policy, and these even include a 144 crore waiver granted to retail licenses for COVID-19 related sales and the losses, and a 30 crore refund also issued to a successful airport zone bidder who lacked necessary no objection operate as well. So the charges are very, very dense, and right now also he has skipped the ED summon and he has departed to Madhya Pradesh. He will be in Madhya Pradesh for three days. And also, you know, if I tell my viewers also, this report also highlights numerous suspected irregularities within the liquor policy, which includes the 144 crore waiver granted to retail licensees for COVID-19 losses, for a 30 crore refund to a successful airport zone bidder who lacked a necessary no objection certificate to open liquor stores. And previously also CM Kejriwal was questioned by the CBI in the same case and was summoned as a witness rather than an accused. He was questioned for 9 hours straight, and today also he was supposed to appear before the ED, but he went on a 3-day tour of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, and today also he has met Bhagwan Man, and he will be holding a roadshow in Singrauli, Madhya Pradesh, and he as well as Chief Ministers will be campaigning in Raipur and Bilaspur of Chhattisgarh also on November 3rd and 4th. So yes, for the past 5 days, for the upcoming 5 days, he will not be in Delhi, and he will be not be appearing in front of ED. For a week, he will not be even in Delhi as well. So it's definitely interesting to see what transpires ahead. And what the ED says on this as well, because he has the Chief Minister Kejriwal has also written to ED about how politically driven it was, and it is done to malign his image, and he is not even sure whether he has been called as a witness, as the convener of Aam Aadmi Party, as CM, or anything else. Yes, Pia.
Indeed, and there's a talk of one charge against CM Kejriwal regarding a meeting at his residence. Could you explain that a little bit for our viewers?
The meeting, yes, the meeting happened at Kejriwal's residence, and it was a tight grass meeting that happened, and this was ahead of ED summon, and he has personally written to the ED as well, in his draft, saying that he is deeply troubled by what is happening, and he even says in regard of the meeting, he even tells the ED that this is vague and this is politically motivated, and he says, he even raises doubts about the legitimacy and adherence, and this is sheer adherence to the law, and he says that this summon is definitely illegal because he has no clarity on what is happening, and he even says that it definitely lacks specification regarding the purpose of his appearance. Even Saurabh Bhargava said that this is whatever is happening is deeply is to malign the characters, to malign the senior leaders of Aam Aadmi Party.
All right, Brian, I'd like to thank you, but also joining us on the broadcast this afternoon is Ms. Raj Lakshmi Joshi, political analyst. Good afternoon, ma'am, and thank you for speaking with us on NewsX. Major developments taking place in the national capital today. The Bharatiya Janata Party is protesting now against Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal having snubbed the Enforcement Directorate, having skipped appearing in front of them after summons were issued. He has in fact called out to state that this is politically motivated. This is the statement that he has in fact made in the morning. He is instead focusing on poll-bound Madhya Pradesh and holding a roadshow and a rally over there. What is your very first reaction to all of these developments?
A very good afternoon. And, I don't find any of this surprising or shocking because this has been his behavior, for quite some time. See, he has been consistently being inconsistent in his remarks, in his statements. So right from the very start, that is from the start when he talks about how he is never ever going to get into politics, to be the most to being the person who is going to bring all the corrupt politicians to book, to now be the most corrupt politician, I would say, and joining hands with the entire list of politicians whom he had accused of being the most corrupt one. So he had this entire list of people against whom he was going to take action, against whom he was going to put up cases, against whom he was going to, whom he was going to take to task. And today, all of them are his alliance partners. So there is nothing surprising in any of his statements now. So his party, they had very strongly claimed, at one time when the Congress was in power in Punjab, that it is due to the crop burning in Punjab that the air quality in Delhi is suffering. And now today they are saying, now since Punjab is under Aam Aadmi Party rule, so now suddenly they don't have any data on basis of which policies can be made. So, he has always been making it like to look like as if he is the most Kattar Imandar, that is the kind of term that he talks about himself, and he is beyond questioning, so nobody should ever question him, and anybody who questions him is the most corrupt person. So I don't think it can ever be like that, because everybody at whatever point of time, if there is something wrong or there is something inconsistent in anything, then it should be they should be open to questioning. So I think that kind of an interrogation, questioning, I think that everybody should be open to it. If there is nothing wrong in any of his dealings, if there is nothing wrong in any of his policies, then why is he scared of going and facing the questions of the AG? So today, if there was nothing wrong in any of those dealings, his ministers, his topmost ministers, the most senior-most leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party would not have faced all these kind of legal hassles. They have been denied bail again and again. Just look at how the court, they have said that there is a tentative evidence of the corruption that was being talked about, more than 300 crores. So this is not something small, or this is not something that you can just say that this is political vendetta and so you skip the ED summons. It is just arrogance. And then another unfortunate part is that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal seems to be focusing on everything else other than what he should actually be looking at. He has forgotten that he is the Chief Minister of Delhi, and he has always shown that he has national ambitions. So he has this dream of becoming the Prime Minister of India, and that is why he is only focusing on moving from state to state, state to state. He thinks that on the basis of freebies and on the basis of all these kind of guarantees, they can keep winning state elections and get into power. I think that this is a very wrong way of politics, and he should be actually facing all these interrogations. And if he is so clean, then just come out with it. Come out with whatever is there. All the agencies, all the courts, everything cannot be corrupted the way he is saying. According to him, he is the only clean person. And whereas it is quite out in the open that there has been a huge case of corruption in everything. So the only thing that they seem to be good at, or the only thing they seem to be doing efficiently, is putting up advertisements.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.